A man crouched at the diving bell hatch, watching his teammate descend to work in the deep sea. But then he reached out and cut off his teammate's oxygen supply. The other two crew members froze, unable to understand why he would do something so insane. Soon, their teammate's weak voice came through the communicator. Upon hearing this, the two shocked crew members immediately pulled his tether and threw him into the ocean, giving him no chance to return. Killing a teammate they'd worked alongside day after day left the atmosphere in the diving bell heavy with silence, but the three men had no choice. A storm had trapped them for 100 meters below the surface, and their oxygen was nearly gone. Their dead teammate had insisted on going down and wasting oxygen. They had no other option. Just as guilt was overwhelming them, a rescue team's voice suddenly crackled through the communicator. The captain jerked up, rushed forward, grabbed the communicator, and explained to the rescue team where the diving bell was currently located. But what he didn't expect was the rescue team telling him the storm was still raging, ships couldn't get close. They would need to wait at least 3 hours before they could escape. Hearing this, the captain felt despair. The remaining oxygen wouldn't even last the three of them an hour, let alone that long. As he agonized over this, Dazhuang beside him came up with an idea. At the pipeline connection points, oxygen tanks were stored for maintenance crews to replace. If they could find oxygen tanks, they could hold out longer. This put the captain in a dilemma. Going into the water would accelerate oxygen consumption. If they didn't find oxygen tanks, they wouldn't even last an hour. But in this life minus or minus death situation, he couldn't think of a better plan. After careful consideration, he agreed to Dazhuang's proposal. Soon Dazhuang suited up and headed toward the pipeline connection point. The man and captain stayed in the diving bell, guiding his direction. The umbilical descended bit by bit into the water, and soon half of it had disappeared. But in the pitch minus black depths, Dazhuang couldn't find the oil pipeline. With oxygen about to run out, the two men waiting above fell into despair. Then suddenly, Dazhuang turned around. A long oil pipeline appeared before him. Hearing the news, the man was overjoyed. But then Dazhuang discovered the connection point was completely empty, no oxygen tanks at all. The man quickly checked the map and realized he'd found the wrong pipeline. He urgently called out, guiding Dazhuang to continue forward. He hadn't gone far when he spotted an oxygen tank. However, the tether had reached its limit. He couldn't advance another inch. In desperation, Dazhuang made a bold decision. The next second, his voice suddenly disappeared from the communicator.